We continue on with verse 20. It says, "And Adam called his wife's name Eve, because she was the mother of all living." The name Eve here, which is translated in English, I think is a really unfortunate translation, because you lose all relevance to what the name means. Her name, Chava, means life. For in her life, we see how Adam named her. It confirms what God told her in her sentencing, this naming of her by life, when the Lord God said, "He shall rule over you." If you understand what I'm trying to say to you, I'm not doing it very well, but he named her, and therefore he rules over her, or has dominion over her. If you remember when Adam named the animals, he says, "You are given dominion over all the creatures," and then he was allowed to name them. We talked about how when Nebuchadnezzar renamed the exiled Israelites when they came up to Babylon, the naming of a person shows dominion over that person, and Adam was allowed to do that to the woman, thus fulfilling the very sentence that she had received just a second earlier. By choosing the name Chava, or life, he is demonstrating faith, believe it or not, in God's promise of a coming Redeemer. He knew that the Redeemer would come, and that he would restore to them the spiritual life that they had just lost. But he had no idea at all that it would be 4,000 years before this Redeemer would come. All he knew at that moment was that one was coming who would restore this dead condition. And it can be even inferred, as I said earlier, that they were anticipating the first person born in human history to be that Redeemer, because of how he named her life, thinking she is going to bring us back to life. Even though they had come to the end of the garden of God, they had a hope of a better day, and they exhibited faith in that better day by the promise of the Lord that he had made to them just moments earlier.